From a water-damaged basement in Prince George's County, Maryland, on an absolutely beautiful spring day. Welcome to Sunday Songs. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming. If this is your 41st Sunday Songs, thank you. Thanks for sticking with me. And if this is your first one, thank you very much. I'm in a real mood to play music today, so I'm just going to jump into it before I start jabbering at you. Riding on that cutting horse, don't you stand so tall. Sleeves rolled up and your shoulders back, sharp as a miter saw. Children come from far and wide and spill out in the street to call your name and to watch you ride, touch the boots on your feet. If you're in it for the windfalls, don't be surprised when your will to fight wavers and eventually it dies. But if you're in it for the long haul, if you're in it to survive, there's not a trench you can't be found. There's not a drought could drag you down. I can see it in the whites of your eyes. If you're in it to survive, riding down that royal road, silver in your beard. The years came fast and they took their toll. Friends just disappeared. Younger riders pass you by in all their silent style. You see that brightness in their eyes. You hang your head and smile. If you're in it for the windfalls, don't be surprised when your will to fight wavers and eventually it dies. If you're in it for the long haul, if you're in it to survive, there's not a trench you can't be found. There's not a drought could drag you down. I can see it in the whites of your eyes. If you're in it to survive, thank you. Thank you. I want to play some more immediately, but tell me there in the comments, is everything sounding all right? Is the sound system working for me today? I hope so. Yeah, I think it is. I'm not seeing any complaints. So that's good. I want to keep playing. Here's, I got a note from our resident bookkeeper, Christopher Wilson, about a week and a half ago, listing all the songs that I have yet to play in 2021 on Sunday Songs. So that was one. It's called Windfallin', off the album Windfall. And here is another one off of an album called The Great Despiser, and the song is called The Servant's Ace. There's a bird fair and gold, whom my owners do hold. She refuses to make them a sound. How it pains them to think that for me she does sing, while I carry their riches around. I might work in their fields, prepare them their meals. I might carry the letters they send. But there's a treasure I know buried deeply below that will shatter the shovels of men. There are children of theirs in the bedrooms upstairs. I've taught them their letters and words. They refuse to be heirs and inherit their share of a fortune that they never earned. I might sleep in their fold, do as I'm told. I might shepherd the young that they tend. But there's a silence I leave in the spaces between that will shadow the lessons of men. I might bleed on the shores they defend and handle the money they lend. I might shackle the hands they condemn. There's a treasure I know buried deeply below that will shatter the shovels of men. There's a bird fair and gold that my owners do hold. She refuses to make them a sound. Thank you. It's our first play of that in 2021. Guys watching from tonight here. Let's see. James on Facebook is in Indianapolis. I miss Indianapolis. I miss you too, James. I wish I could be there right now. Playing at the old, what's our spot there? Not the White, there's a place called the White Rabbit Cabaret. There's a place called Radio. There's a more recent place that we would play. Can't remember it now because that's the kind of year it's been. Jason Harper wants to hear Outlaw. Yeah, we could probably get to that later tonight. Oh, this is great. Steve is watching from Glen Rock, New Jersey. Thanks for tuning in, Steve. I appreciate you. I really do. And some of your fellow New Jerseyans are tuning in from Trenton, just down the turnpike from you. Rich is tuning in from Moose Creek, Ontario, the most Canadian name for a town I've ever heard. That's fantastic. David's in Tulsa. How you doing, David? Thank you for watching, brother. I appreciate you. One of our longtime viewers, Brian Sowers, watching from Kentucky. Thanks for sticking with us, Brian. I appreciate you. So there's this cover of a song I've been thinking about all week. I was like, I really want to play this one on Sunday Songs. This is a song, a pretty famous song for many years. It was written by a guy named Eric Bogle. It's a pretty famous anti-war song, actually. It's called, and the band played Waltzing Matilda. And the way I know of it, and the way probably a lot of people who do know it, is from a version that the Pogues did. Shane MacGowan and the Pogues did a cover of this song. Maybe it was on their album Rum, Sodomy, and the Lash. I think it maybe was on that album. But it's a really beautiful song. And I only tell you that I know the Pogues version because I'm going to play my version of it here for you. But I can't help sometimes but kind of drift into an Irish lilt as I sing this song because I can't not hear Shane MacGowan singing it. But this is a pretty heartbreaking song. And I hope you dig it. When I was a young man, I carried my pack, and I lived the free life of a rover. From the Murray's Green Basin to the dusty outback, I watched my Matilda all over. Then in 1915, my country said, son, it's time to stop rambling, there's work to be done. So they gave me a tin hat, and they gave me a gun, and they sent me away to the war. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as the ship pulled away from the quay. And amidst all the tears, the shouts and the cheers, we sailed off for Gallipoli. How will I remember that terrible day when the blood stained the sand and the water, and how in that place that they call Silver Bay we were butchered like lambs at the slaughter. Johnny Turkey was ready, he'd primed himself well. He showered us with bullets and he rained us with shells. And in 5 minutes flat, he'd blown us all to hell. Nearly blew us right back to Australia. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as we stopped to bury our slain. And we buried ours, and the Turks buried theirs, and it started all over again. Now those who were living did their best to survive in that mad world of dust, blood, and fire. And for 7 long weeks I kept myself alive while the corpses around me piled higher. Then a big Turkish shell knocked me ass over tits, and when I awoke in my hospital bed and saw what it had done, Christ, I wished I were dead. Never knew there were worse things than dying. And no more I'll go waltzing Matilda to those green bushes so far and near. For to hump tents and pegs, a man needs 2 legs. No more waltzing Matilda for me. So they collected the crippled, the wounded and maimed, and they sent us right back to Australia. The legless, the harmless, the blind and insane, those proud wounded heroes of Sova. And as our ship pulled into Circular Quay, I looked at the place where my legs used to be and thought, Christ, there was nobody waiting for me to grieve or to mourn or to pity. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as they carried us down the gangway. But nobody cheered, they just looked and they stared, and they turned their faces at me. And now every summer I sit on my porch and I watch the parade pass before me. I see my old comrades, how proudly they march, reliving their past days of glory. I see their old faces all twisted and torn, the forgotten heroes of a forgotten war. And the young people ask me what were they fighting for, and I ask myself the same question. And the band plays Waltzing Matilda, and the old men still answer the call. But now every year their numbers get fewer. Someday no one will march here at all. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, who will go waltzing Matilda with me? Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, who will go waltzing Matilda with me? Powerful song by Eric Bogle, made popular by the Pogues. So, yeah, if you've never heard that song before, go check it out. I think it's on Rome, Sodomy, and the Lash. Someone probably already put that here in the comments. And if for some reason you haven't listened to the Pogues before, I was just talking to a friend of mine about my age, maybe a little bit younger than me, and he had never listened to the Pogues before. So that blew my mind. I thought that everyone had listened to the Pogues, and you need to rectify that if you haven't. Rob says, listening from Harrisonburg, VA, we're just here to see if you come through on your Instagram promo or promise. I can't tell. I did promise on Instagram to recreate the entire rap battle from 8 Mile here myself tonight. As usual, it's an outright lie. So I'm sorry, Rob. You've been screwed again. Christopher is watching from Barron County, Kentucky. Barron County. That sounds like another dry county in Kentucky. Am I right, Christopher? Did I get that one right? Christine is having a good time on Sunday from Milwaukee. How are you, Christine? I wish I was in Milwaukee, eating some octopus salad from Glorioso's Market. I do wish I was. Cindy's watching from San Antonio. Hi, Cindy. Thanks for coming back. Allie's watching from Victoria, BC. This is great. Damn, dude. Rob's putting me on blast for my farmer's tan. Come on, man. It's like what my little sister would bust me for. It's not fair. And hey, look, we got Andy says, after watching 34 straight Sunday songs, I've been away for a while, but I'm happy to be back from Columbia. We're happy to have you back, Andy. Thanks for returning, brother. It's great to see you. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Oh, I know what I wanted to play next. I have played this one in 2021, but I've had a hankering to play this song recently. So let's do it. This is the first song off of an album I put out a couple years ago called The Flooding Color. I can't believe it's been a couple years since this album came out. But I guess COVID made everything feel like time kind of stood still, right? I will find you at the exit of my highway. I will find you at the bottom of my glass. No drink is strong enough drink is strong enough. No drink is strong enough to still my shaking hand. On a highway west of Davenport and Kansas, in the moonlight of a broken red roofing, no night is dark enough to tell you where I've been. And I will find you in the arms of yet another. I will find you in her medicated eyes. No God is cruel enough. No God is cruel enough. No God is cruel enough to pay me back in kind. And I will find you painting crosses in the courtyard. I will find you walking backwards with a child. No fall is high enough. No fall is high enough. No fall is high enough. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, No Sunday Songs would begin to be complete without a trip over to our proprietary two-camera technology. Of course, I'm talking about the piano cam. Let's go play a song or two over there. Hey, yeah. I've been really worried about this walk over from my main station to the piano station, because this is the first Sunday songs that I've done with shorts on. And I was really hoping, I thought to myself, maybe they won't be able to see the shorts. So I definitely cropped them out of the picture here, but then I got really worried that you'd be able to see the shorts on the walk over. So I don't know. I guess I'm really kind of defeating the point of everything by telling you this. I'm just walking you through my world here. Something about playing music in shorts just makes everything a little bit less serious, right? I got a hold on you, stronger than the whole damn world, stronger than the whole damn world. I don't care what they say is true, stronger than the whole damn world, stronger than the whole damn world. I know you're tired, I know you're honest, I know you're sick of wealth and progress. They have their jackets, they have their dresses, but will refuse what they hold. is true. Stronger than the whole damn world. Stronger than the whole damn world. They have the riches, I know it's awful. I know they have their modern gospel. So let them profit, so let them gamble. They have a secret they can't handle. I got a hold on you, stronger than the whole damn world. Stronger than the whole damn world. I don't care what they say is true. Stronger than the whole damn world. Stronger than the whole damn world. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me see if I can get away from the piano cam without you seeing my shorts. Did I do it? Did I do it? My God. Hello? Brian says, must be tough about the shorts giving that dude ragging on you for the farmer's tent. It is, man. It is. It's hard being a dad out here these days, you guys. I really had to swallow my pride a couple of years, and being a self-respecting hipster musician, I had more in shorts in about 15, 20 years, and then I've spent so much time on playgrounds in the last year. I had to give it up, man. I had to just buy some shorts. And when I say I spent some time on playgrounds, I have kids. I'm not just a dude, a grown man that hangs out on playgrounds. I just want to make that clear. John says he wants to hear a Nick Drake cover. Nick Drake is so hard to cover because so much of his songs are just the sound of his voice and his guitar playing, almost as much as the stuff that's written down. So that's a tough one to cover. Maybe Croce would be easier to cover, to be sure. Hey, Timothy Schwartz says, come on back to Cleveland and bring Andrew Combs. I did do a show there at a place called the Music Box, which you must have seen, Timothy. Oh, and Christopher is letting us know that he's definitely not from a dry county anymore. There in Glasgow, Kentucky, in Cave City. Good news, everyone. Christopher can get drunk. It's fine. I know that you were all worried. I know what I wanted to do. Oh, man. So here's the problem. I want to play a song on the other guitar. I think I got away with that, you guys seeing my shorts for the piano, but I got to go get the other guitar that's behind me, and I think you'll definitely see the shorts in this case. Well, the illusion was good while it lasted. All right, this is a tune from an album called The Great Despiser. Dare into the darkness, but if you are devoted to a dream, go and light the lantern, leave your family abandoned, meet me by the shallow of the stream. Meet me by the stream. Hold on, guys.
Ask me is to love with hesitation. My answer is the same as it has been. Here is my affection, no conditions and no questions. Open up the door and let me in. Open up the door and let me in. To trust me is to travel past the towers. Those who make it back from here are few. It takes all in your devotion to have courage for a moment. The world is best at better men than you. Oh, the world is best at better men than you. To love me is to sit upon the mountain. Every step is harder than the last, but to find the step above it is to triumph, is to summit. Taste the frigid water from the tap. I'll taste the frigid water from the tap. Curse me for the life we left behind us is to misremember what was caused. Far from the vacant cradle to the empty kitchen table, show me what was precious that was lost. Oh, I'm sorry that I said it, and I know it might be reckless. Show me what was precious that was lost.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, I do believe that it is time for America's favorite time to cry. Soft Boy Poem Corner. This week's Soft Boy Poem Corner is a poet who I have read before, a poet named Jared Carter. And this is a poem from a work of his entitled, it's a book of poems entitled Work for the Night is Coming. And it's a beautiful poem. Let's read it. I believe it was published in 1969. Meditation. The secret of this countryside is in the dream. It is dreamed only once, in childhood or old age. The dreamer is granted the hawk's clarity, the bee's faceted eye, the omniscience of the owl. The land and all its joy and terror and grace appear, and appear as a whole. There are no troubling parts. The young awake screaming. From this dream they think that they have seen God. No one believes them. The old assume it is a vision of death, long anticipated, and say nothing. Both are wrong. It is natural to speak to death, even to cry out to him, whereas in God's presence, one can only remain silent. Poem by Jared Carter on this week's Soft Boy Poem Corner. Go ahead and throw down your requests in the chat. I did see that you guys wanted to hear, where is it? A lot of people asking for Deep End over in the piano. So I'm not ready to switch back to the piano just this moment, but I will switch back there in a second. I will play that one. So that's a bet. see. Hey, Matthew Nerver says, I'm popping over to say I'm watching Chris Porterfield, who is plays under the name Field Report, who's doing a live stream, and he has a Joe Pug pin on his guitar strap. See, man? See, I'm always marketing somehow or another, you know. Let's see. Pratik says, would love to hear Stay and Dance for me and my partner tonight. You got it, Pratik. Pratik always plays his shows before mine, so I guess he's relaxed. I don't know why you'd want to listen to more acoustic folk music after doing one of your own, but I do appreciate you, Pratik. And this goes out to you and yours. Do I want to play it on this guitar? I want to play it on this guitar. Hold on. Whoops.
Don't take everything they say to heart. Don't pick every unkind word apart. It's a brave new world, but some things still hold true. The seasons change and people change their tune. 'Cause they don't know beauty, just the costume. Don't know music, just the volume. Stay and dance with just two broad. The lights come up, baby, nothing else remains. So grab that waiting wheel and set your course. Let the chorus waver back and forth. It's you alone knows where the greatness lies. So meet the doubtful gazes eye to eye. 'Cause they don't know beauty, just the costume. Don't know music, just the volume. Stay and dance with just who brought you. Stay and dance with just who brought you. Stay and dance with just who brought you. The lights come up, baby, nothing else remains. The lights come up, baby, nothing else remains.
Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Oh man, there's a bunch of great requests tonight. A lot of requests I don't normally see. Let's see. Oh, John has a great request. This is a great Petty song. I can't play it off the top of my head, but that's a beautiful Tom Petty song. It's off I believe it's off a record of his called Echo. A late career, was like right after Wildflowers. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. Yeah, Kevin wants to hear Walk Kind of Long, you know, off the new album. You got it, brother. You got it. Hope this isn't too high for me. Let's see.
A dream he shouldn't have can break a man in half. I'm wrong, but I'm still sure I'm knocking at your door with more than a wild kind of longing, more than a wild kind of longing. You sent me on my way. I laid the world away. I ran from coast to coast. I cheated, lied, and stole for more than a wild kind of longing, more than a wild kind of longing. The moon is hanging low. I hope you never know the sharp end of desire, the all-consuming fire, more than a wild kind of longing, more than a wild kind of longing.
Well, I didn't quite stick the landing, but you get the point. Tom Donaldson, a longtime listener of ours, would like to hear all right, let's see. Oh, look at this. Shoot. Says I don't have my tip stuff up. Yeah, please, as always with these shows, if you're in a position to buy a digital ticket or kick into the virtual tip jar, it's always appreciated. So thanks to everybody who always does that. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Joseph Collin wants to hear Ruby by Strand of Oaks. He's a good buddy of mine. I don't know that one off the top of my head. I wish I did. Let's see. Sure, I don't think I've played this one in a while. Pair of Shadows. Yeah, let's do it. Have I played that recently? Now I'm thinking about it again. I think I have. Oh, here we go. I finally have a cover that I can do off the top of my head for someone. I feel so bad. You guys ask for these songs. I usually don't know them, but I do know this one. I know a lot of Hank Williams Sr. songs, and I think it has less to do with my ability to memorize Hank Williams Sr. songs and more to do with how memorable his songs are. So most of you will be familiar with this song, but if you're not familiar with it, this is one of the iconic Hank Williams songs, and it be like a prototypical American country song from mid-century.
Listen to the whippoorwill, he sounds too blue to fly. The midnight train is winding low, I'm so lonesome I could cry. Have you ever known a night so long when the hours went crawling by? The moon just went behind the clouds to hide his face and cry. Have you ever seen a robin weep when the leaves began to die? That means he's lost the will to live. I'm so lonesome I could cry. The silence of a falling star lights up the purple sky. And as I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry. And as I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry.
Hank Williams Sr. for you tonight. I should probably, before it gets too late, I should head over to the piano and play that one tune that I promised you guys over there, shouldn't I? I'm really going to work hard to keep my shorts out of the shot. So I think I saw you guys request this one. A couple people requested this. This is off the new album. This is off The Diving Sun.
You know just why I came here tonight, in a coat without a coat. You can come outside or stay behind, but the time has come, you can't do both. You're always waiting for the perfect chance. I'm here to tell you that it don't exist. 'Cause if not now, then when? Shut up, jump in, both feet deep in. If now, then when? don't care about those starry dreams the waking world has never found. Who you thought you were at 17, or where you thought you'd be by now. You're always looking out to hedge your bets. Well, Sunday, let me know just where that gets. 'Cause if not now, then when? Shut up, jump in, both feet deep in. If not now, then when? Come on now. There we go. 'Cause if not now, then when? Shut up, jump in, both feet deep in. If not now, then when?
Thank you. That's called the deep end. I got time for a couple more here. Joey says, hey, how about some Billy Joe Shaver? I do this cover a lot, but yeah, I'll do it for you again, man. Oh, man. Well, Christopher Wilson says last time I played Pair of Shadows was on Valentine's Day, so that's been long enough. We can definitely play that then. We could definitely play that. This is awesome to have Christopher cataloging all this stuff. It really helps me, man. Like I told you, this is a real one-man operation. So all this helps. Okay, here we go.
They're going to make a shadow out of me. Well, I guess I'll be the shadow of that post oak tree in the forest by your house where we used to meet. If they're going to make a shadow out of me, going to make a shadow out of you, well, I hope to catch the briefest glimpse as you go pissing through, as the shadow of the Lincoln we drove to school. If they're going to make a shadow out of you, lines will disappear as we grow darker, darker than we planned for at the start. The light of morning will get even farther until at last you can't tell us apart. If they're going to make a shadow out of us, casting downward to the valley from an Appalachian bluff. I was born, then I loved you. I guess that was enough. If they're going to make a shadow out of us, if they're going to make a shadow out of us.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, let's close it out with one more tune tonight. Well, let's do 10 Miles of Mercy for Chris. I can't see in the chat precisely what happened, but I'm I'm sorry, Chris, for what seems to be something tragic happening to a friend of yours. And yes, of course, I can play 10 Miles of Mercy. I gotta find the right key for it. That'll be good. We'll do it in that. I'm gonna do it on the piano. Thanks for coming to Sunday Songs tonight. I really appreciate it. And thanks for being a part of this. Thanks for coming every week. Thanks for telling a friend. I'm gonna play one more tune here for our friend Christopher Wilson. And then I will see you guys next week. Thanks for hitting the virtual tip jar. Thanks for always spreading the word. Thanks for keeping me company during this strange COVID time. And I'm going to head over to the piano cam for one more. I hope I get the key right. 10 miles of mercy, 10 miles of sky. Sometimes you're worthy and you don't know why. Sometimes you're wicked and eye for an eye. 10 miles of mercy, 10 miles of sky. How I have sailed on the tops of the waves while others were taken asunder. How I was saved from a journey depraved and wretched, I often have wondered. My mother would sing from her window at night while we stood below in the garden. If only we knew what it meant at the time, that those were the words of a pardon. 10 miles of mercy, 10 miles of sky. Sometimes you're worthy and you don't know why. Sometimes you're wicked and eye for an eye. 10 miles of mercy, 10 miles of sky. Sky. Sometimes you're worthy and you don't know why. Sometimes you're wicked and eye for an eye. 10 miles of mercy, 10
sky.
That one goes out to Christopher. I hope you guys have a great week. Thanks for coming to Sunday Song. I promise to wear long pants next week. I really think that that's something that I can commit to and come through on for you next week. So have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Peace.